Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
Some stop to smell flowers and others stop to actually eat them. Come on, Debbie Kornberg, she's the owner of Spice and Leaf, has a whole bouquet of edible flowers and how you can put them in food. Really?
Yes.
Edible flowers. Like I see people, like chefs decorating with them, but...
You don't put something on a plate that you can't eat.
Okay. Okay.
So
you can actually eat flowers.
yes, not all of them.
But some.
Some.
Okay.
Yes.
Take us through, how do you know what are flowers that you can eat and flowers you cannot eat?
Well, you can research. So my research is through this beautiful cookbook by Kitty Morris, Edible Flowers.
Okay.
And she's right here local in Vista. And also this California Gardener's book. It's a gardening book by Nan Sturman. And she goes through all the things you can put in your garden of what's edible and what's not. So, you know, those are resources. But if you don't want to grow it in your backyard and you just want to like do a little shopping, you can either shop online.
Okay.
Or you can go to Specialty Produce right here in Mission Hills. They have a whole refrigerated section of packages that look just like this.
Okay, and do they taste like flour?
They taste like what it's growing from. So if you would like to try a sugar snap pea
I'm gonna try it.
flour, it actually crunches and tastes like
This is a sugar snap pea flour?
Yeah. You ready? It has that aroma.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
This is like eating a pea.
Exactly, but it's a flour.
Wow!
Okay. There's garlic ones. I don't know if you want to try the garlic.
Let's just
okay, go for it, because it's really garlicky. I tried it last night and I had to go brush my
This
teeth.
is a garlic flour? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It's going to have a zing. You'll get a little bit of a spice to it.
Oh, that's garlic.
Yeah. So
Garlic.
So, you know, the garlic is the bulb.
Woo! Okay.
Everything starts with the flowers, and there you go. So,
Okay.
So there you have it. So, of course, we know saffron.
Oh, I love
right?
saffron. Yes,
Lavender.
love saffron.
So the one thing I'll say is the difference between cooking and using as a garnish like this is you want to dry your flowers if you want to cook with them.
Okay.
Because they'll wilt.
Oh, that will. So you want to keep them dry. Don't make them wet.
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't work. So, for example, with a dried flower, I have lavender lemon cookies. So the lavender.
You put them in there.
Yeah, so it's the dry lavender, and you put it in, and it's got a nice pop of lemon in there also.
Oh, okay. I like
and butter.
this.
You can't go wrong.
This is like regular lavender that you put in there, or is it?
It's just dried lavender.
Interesting.
You can do that
Oh,
if you
these are
grow
so good.
lavender in your backyard. The one thing I'll say is if you grow flowers in your backyard, you want to be careful about pesticides, obviously.
Okay.
So tell your gardener not to put pesticides and things like that. And you can dry it yourself.
Look at this cup, by the way. Side note, how
Can we
cute
talk
is
about
this
that?
if you have a party?
Yeah.
You put, did you put the flour in the freezer or after?
Yeah, so I had an ice cube, and I use hot boiling water.
To make the ice cube?
Yes, otherwise it gets a little cloudier. And you fill it halfway, let it freeze, and then put the flour on top and fill the rest with water.
I'm doing this at my next party. I never even thought about it. I love it. Okay.
And you can get really fun trays, you know, the silicone trays, and have a good time. Salmon. This is a shawarma baked salmon with labneh and shawarma inside and cucumber, and the flowers on top are borage, which have a cucumber flavor to them. You can pick if you want.
Okay.
Go for it.
What's that?
That is just an arugula salad with some roasted fennel and onions, and the yellow flowers have a licorice flavor to it.
Stop it. That flower tastes like cucumber. This is so cool. I've seen them used to like.
Right, it's garnish, and it looks beautiful, but it actually has the flavor profile. So when you're matching things, you can add flavor and give a pop of flavor to accent your dish.
Yeah, and a pop of color. Debbie, thank you. This was really, really cool.
Thank you.
If you want to get, by the way, any of these spices, because she's like the queen of spices, boxsidesandiego.com, click the Seed on tab. Will get you all hooked up. I'm sending it over to Heather. Heather, this is my favorite. It's sourdough, right? And
yes, it's a butter with rosemary garlic salt and the garlic flour.
And that's a garlic flour.
Yum. That sounds amazing. I feel like in the summer when you just have some fresh flowers around, you can cook really simple things and then make it look a little bit more beautiful, especially for entertaining, right?